I'm Liv, and this is a Babe Cave. Today I'm going to be answering common questions asked of people that have AP. So let's get started. I think that the number one question I get every single time I tell someone that I have AP is, how do you drink? And the answer is simple. I'm fine drinking water, thankfully. I drink a lot of it, but it's just topically. So strictly showers, pools, oceans, humidity, sweat, it's all external. Another one that I get is, how do you shower? And sometimes it's, do you shower? Or, you know, gross, automatically thinking that I don't shower. To answer that, yes, I do shower, and I'm pretty sure that everyone that has it does. People shower less often than others because they can find other ways. It's not like you can avoid it. I shower as much as I can, every other day, sometimes every day, depending. You know, I live in Florida, it's really hot. But, you know, if I'm already having a really bad attack, I'll shower because, you know, I'm already having an attack, so why not? I either end up being in a lot of pain or the beta works and I feel fine. But another common question that I've gotten is, how did you find out? And so I kind of touched on that in my first video, but I pretty much found out because one day I woke up and, I mean, it wasn't like I woke up and was itching, but one day I was normal and was taking normal showers and could do normal people things and swim and didn't have any trouble with it. And then one day I couldn't. So I'm not sure what happened, but getting out of the shower was really, really painful, and then it started to progress and get worse, and I realized it was something else. And I went to countless doctors before any doctor knew what I was dealing with. It was shocking realizing how many people didn't, and I felt like I was struggling all by myself, and I felt like I was crazy, and I tried to do anything I could to stop it because I thought it was just me. It could only be me if doctors didn't even know about it. But after like 6 months or so doing the thing that no one should do, but sometimes you do know better than other people because it is your own body. But I was looking up all of my symptoms because I realized it wasn't normal to not be able to get pedicures, to go swimming, to not be able to sweat. And the pain I was in was unbearable. So I knew it was something else, and I found AP, and every single box was checked. And you know, that can happen sometimes with things, but this was an answer. It was for sure what was going on. And I was officially diagnosed after I went to a couple doctors who did their own research, figured out what it was, looked at my symptoms and all of my other symptoms that I had, and were able to put me in that box. And now I'm just trying to figure out why I have it, which I still don't know. Some people do, some people don't. So if you possibly think you could have this in whatever form, I would definitely recommend getting a team. Someone asked why I took my beta while I was having an attack versus not before. But that day I had taken it before. I took it probably 30 minutes before my shower, and it was just a bad day. And I had a reaction despite taking the beta, and you know, it's not foolproof. I shouldn't have taken more, but I was in so much pain that I had to. I didn't know what to do. So yes, that was a real attack I was having, and I decided to film it because I had seen a video on YouTube of another girl who, you know, recorded herself having attacks, and I wasn't gonna film myself during an attack, but then I felt like, you know, we need more support out there, and I needed to show what this does. And I just so happened to have a bad attack that day. I wasn't even expecting one because I took beta, and it's hard to be vulnerable, but it can be worth it sometimes. And I wanted to really get the message across that this is real and this is really painful for us who deal with it. How do you drink? How do you shower? A lot of people try to play doctor, people that don't know what's going on. A lot of people say, you're obviously using the wrong lotion, or you're obviously using the wrong body wash, or you should stop shaving, or you're obviously doing this, you're doing that. There has to be something with your skin that's wrong. Go to a dermatologist. And it's like, and all that stuff is literally surface level. People that struggle with conditions, whether it's AP or not, know what helps and what doesn't, because believe me, I went through every check mark that I could. So I'm trying to figure out with my doctors if it is a mast cell issue, or if it is a nerve issue or a blood issue, and it's deeper than surface level, literally. So what did I do before I had beta? I had this condition for probably a year and a half before I found beta on the support group. So for that year and a half, I tried everything I could. I ended up in the, maybe 6 months before I started beta, was trying CBD. I think it helped a little bit, but I also think it was my mind like telling me it was helping, because I would always get a reaction, but I would just like think it was more subdued than my old reactions. Before that, there was really nothing that I could do. I would just deal with it, and showering was, I would cry beforehand because I was so anxious to shower because I knew what came afterwards, which sucked. But I only had to deal with that for a year and a half. And there are so many people that had to deal with it for 40 years before having beta or anything to help. It can take a really big toll on your mental health. Being in pain almost all the time because of something you cannot control. You can't control the rain, you can't control the humidity, you can't control the fact that you need to shower. And sometimes you can't control the urge to run into the ocean with your family or your friends because you see them having fun. You can forget that pain can be so bad. And like you guys saw, I still have bad reactions. I have a reaction every single day. They're just greatly subdued now. It is a weird condition, and it doesn't affect the whole body for everyone. If I wash my hands, well, I do wash my hands, not if I wash my hands. I do wash my hands. Sometimes it can make my arms itch, but my hands never itch. They just become like uncomfortable. And I still get pedicures. Not the best idea, but I like them. So I only have them touch my feet. If they go and touch my ankles, which sometimes they do, I'll have a reaction. So I don't know what it is about the feet and the hands and like the neck, like the areas that don't itch, but I guess it's just where the triggers get sent to. My legs, my arms, my chest, and my face. If you have any more questions about AP, I'm happy to answer them. This is just something else that I have, and now I can educate others on and hopefully help one person one day. Like, comment, subscribe, please. I will be trying to share new videos every week, and now that I'm gonna graduate this Saturday, that will be easier.